Hi everyone, it's me again, Uli. This is the 7th installment about our talk about karma, and I have mentioned already that there is a really concise and comprehensive book that I wrote about karma called The Thoughts on the Vastness of Karma, which has just come out on Amazon. I promised you before to talk further on energy therapies and how they can help us to alleviate suffering, alleviate some of the negativities that accumulate throughout our lives. And I will do, but just for a short while before we get there, I want to read you an excerpt which I posted before I published my book about the reasoning why I sort of wanted to talk more about karma and bring this to a wider audience. I sort of tested it on my friends online, and they were all unanimous in saying, please write more, please speak more about it. So here I am, and I thought I'd share that excerpt with you because you might find it useful as well, and I hope you like it. Many, if not most of us, at any time on earth must have at least once thought about why we are here. Ask that question 1,000,000 times and it will still not seem as if we are getting any closer to an answer. This beautiful planet is still riddled with conundrums, from basics such as providing food and water for all who inhabit this earth, to trying to find solutions to the problems we create by simply trying to survive while still remaining unconscious. How do we play the earth game? What level are we at? Who are we really, and where do we think we are going? And perhaps most of all, where do we belong? One thing we also seem to have in common is that we know there is no simple answer to these questions. Maybe some of us will never find an answer and insist there is no solution to finding peace on earth. But we may not realize that because we all have these ideas in common, there simply has to be a common denominator in our history and all of us taking a pit stop on planet Earth. If this is true, then the denominator would have to be that we all share certain attributes. We all have had similar experiences which have brought us here as a result. We might all be here for a reason, and that reason might be more similar in each of us than it may seem. The question that is never asked when we think about why we're here is, what is it that actually got us here? Is that because the answer is too risky to express? Because there are infinite ways to interpret the truth? Because we're in danger of exposing our true strength when we start living that truth? Why do we instead prefer to go to extreme lengths to overcomplicate life? Even to the extent of destroying life over and over to obscure the one simple prevailing truth. The truth of why we are here is this: we have lived before. The truth of why we are still here is this: like it or not, we have agreed to live here again. The truth of why we're going to be here again is we have seen through the shadows of physical existence. The reason why we are here right now is that we are still learning to be conscious. If these premises are true, then we can surmise this too. Everyone on earth has a right to be here. Everyone will be at different levels of understanding. Everyone has something to give and much to receive, to become fully aware again. And further to this, we can deduct. All of us can become aware again. All of us can coexist. If these are absolute truths, then all lesser truths are designed to create a lesser outcome, other than the full truth. To learn the full extent of the whole truth, we set our intentions to want to become it. To become truth, we set our actions, words, and thoughts to create good conditions to become it. This will remind us that it does not matter what religion we are, what we look like, what we do for a living, how much we earn, or what we have. This will make you aware again that you already are, that you already have a right to exist. That being alive is the most precious thing you can own, even if we have all been led to think otherwise. There are methods to become aware again of the true, full extent of our awareness of being alive no matter what. The no matter part is the slightly tricky part, the part that has created the small print along our timeline. Each of us has a unique, individual timeline that made us be on this planet. No two timelines are ever the same. Most of us are educated into believing we have to be an isolated individual in a modern society. The truth is, we are not individuals. This is simply a temporary impression. We are a part of the whole, vast, infinite field of the experience of oneness. We can get into this field of bliss again in an instant. It does not take rocket science, a high IQ, a degree, or a doctorate. It does not have to involve complicated rituals, money, a secret club, or specific CV. What it does require is just one thing, and one thing only. It requires that you are alive. And since being alive is what you inherently are and always will be, you are the lucky one. You qualify. You are the chosen one. You are already what you need to feel at ease, happy, and at one with your world inside and out, right here, right now, no matter what. You can stay in an individual body even and still feel connected and alert to everything in this universe. No time travel is needed, no planet hopping, no billions of dollars needed to be spent. All you need to do is become aware again. You have been before, you will be again. And I sincerely hope within my heart that this will help you get there, no matter